Focus now in an exclusive interview with Times Now. Civil Aviation Minister Mohan Naidu has spoken on key issues from the Indigo report to the AAIB investigation. So on the Indigo report, the minister has confirmed that the report has been submitted and now is under examination. He also said that the government is looking at all aspects in detail and a decision on penalties, if any, will be only taken after the review process is complete. And now, while also addressing a question on the AAIB report in connection with the Air India crash, Mohan Naidu said that it would be unfair to put any timeline on the investigation. He emphasized that the priority is to ensure that the report meets international standards and can also withstand global legal scrutiny, adding that there should be no undue pressure on the probe agencies. Here is his exclusive interview.
The Indian aviation sector is booming, and we're in conversation with Union Minister Mohan Naidu. So many congratulations. You spoke about airports, you spoke about aircrafts being added. How is the progress so far for India to become a global leader in terms of aviation?
Definitely, India is one of the bright places for civil aviation sector, and we have seen the continuous growth rate that we are maintaining in the country, more than 10%. This would be one of the sectors where you are maintaining more than 10% growth rate year on year. And one bottleneck that I've already mentioned is the availability of aircrafts. Even though we have a lot of orders that are pending, but because of engine manufacturing challenges, the aircrafts are not coming at the pace that we might be needed. But we are, in the meantime, we are setting up proper infrastructure. We are building more airports. We are building the MRO's capacity. We are building more FTOs and training capacity in the country. So we are prepared as a country to cater increase in demand. And one example is the Bhogapuram that has come up here. If you see the building also, the idea that we have now is any airport that is going to come up, it should have global standards and it should also showcase the history and legacy of that place. You should visit the terminal inside. We have local designs. We are bringing in Araku culture here. We are bringing in other local cultures that are involved through art, through architecture, everything we are getting it involved. So this is a great medium for us to showcase our strengths and also to provide international standards. One focus has been the global south, where we want to improve the connectivity based on the diplomatic relations also. And we see a lot of opportunities unfolding for both the countries also on that sector. And on top of that, the faraway countries, which might require 2-3 transit stops, we want to give direct connectivity to those countries. So bilaterals are being worked, one in that aspect. And also two is that we need to have the airlines also to provide that capacity. If you don't have the wide body, you can't have your airlines travel that long range. So we are waiting for the wide bodies also. Accordingly, we are seeing which countries want the demand, where our Indian people are traveling more, where our business relations are going to improve, where the trade and commerce is going to improve. So these are the countries for us as a priority.
So during the Indigo crisis, the government made it extremely clear that they will not be arm twisted into giving in to any of the demands. The FDTL norms were sort of put in abeyance. But what is the status so far? A report has been submitted, but what will be the penalty so far? Because you've been head on in taking a lot of action against Indigo as well.
The report has been submitted by the inquiry committee, and now through the inquiry committee, whatever report has been submitted, through the DGCA, the ministry is studying in-depthly the report, and we are going to see necessary actions need to be taken after we get some proper comments from the DGCA.
One final question. What about the final report on the 171 crash? When can we expect it?
See, I've said it before also that it's not proper to put a deadline on the inquiry report because we want it to be again very, very thorough. And there are international players that are involved, especially the countries, because there have been international citizens also involved, and we have to maintain the best of the standards when we are doing the inquiry. It should stand the international courts also. So all the processes are very detailedly and thoroughly being followed, and especially whatever support is required from the ministry or the government, that much we are providing so that there is no dearth of resources for them, and we are maintaining the global standards. That much I can say right now.
Many congratulations. That was Civil Aviation Minister speaking exclusively to Times Now. Isha Mishra with Mohan Singh for Times Now.
With that, it's time for us to slip into a short commercial break. We'll be back with more news and updates. Stay tuned to Times Now.